How's it going, guys? I hope you're having a wonderful day today. And today we're going to be doing a 2010s re-simulation. Let's get started. So here's some of the best players today. We got LeBron, D Rose, 22 years old. Ooh, Kobe, Dwight, Dirk, KD, Dwayne, Chris Paul, Westbrook. As you can see, there's a decent amount of 90s. Al Horford's up here. He might be a sneaky little guy. Um, it looks like the NBA is in a pretty decent spot. I love this era. Let's get started. Let's see what happens. And we're back, y'all, at the trade deadline. As you can see, here's some of the best teams in the league. Obviously, the Heat are up there, the Bulls, the Magic, Hawks, Celtics, Sixers. This is pretty normal. Nothing out of the ordinary. Pacers are very close. Let's see what they're working with. The lineup's not that great, but they're sneaking in. Possibly the Knicks with Amari Stoudemire. That's pretty good. It's interesting. And in the West, we got the Lakers and Nuggets. Ooh, let's see those lineups. You got Kobe and Powell. And of course, you got Chauncey, JR, Kenyon Martin. Some pretty good teams in the West and the East. I mean, the Thunder are kind of underperforming, if you ask me. I mean, the big three isn't at the top of the West yet. But let's look at some of the recent trades, see if anything went down that's noteworthy. Ben Gordon in a second for Eddie Curry. That's interesting. You got Zaza for Luke Walton. Darko got traded. Um, Boris Diaw and Trevor Ariza were swapped. That's pretty interesting. Hidu got traded. I mean, other than that, that's pretty much it. And I'll see you guys at the end of the season. We're back here at the end of the year. As you can see, LeBron won MVP, averaging 39, 10, and 1.5 steals and 1 block. Pretty good shooting splits, too. 57% from the field, 40% from three. Blake Griffin winning Rookie of the Year. It's not hard to see why. He averaged 22 points and 13 rebounds. Pretty dang good, if you ask me. And then Manu was your sixth man of the year, averaging 21, 4, and 6. Pretty decent shooting splits too. DPOY, Dwight, 16 rebounds a game. Sheesh. 2.5 blocks and a steal. That's pretty good. Serge Ibaka out here, most improved. I see you, Serge. And Eric Spoelstra and Nathan Hill are the executive and coach of the year. Put your predictions on who's going to win the chip their first year here. Me personally, I think it's going to be the Heat because the Heat are just OP in simulations, if you ask me. As you can see, Dwayne made first team, Chris Paul, LeBron, Tim Duncan, and Powell. Dwight, KD, Blake, Westbrook, and D Rose. Nice. Some decent stats from him. You got Kobe, Rondo, and Garnett. Sheesh, it's going to be a tough little matchup in the East and the West. I mean, especially when you have to face the OKC Thunder. I don't know. Anything could happen. Let's see. Ooh, so you got the Bulls advancing over the Knicks, Magic advancing over Atlanta, Boston advancing over Philly, the Heat advancing over the Pacers. The Pacers took them a game 7 though. That's crazy. They only won by 8 points. Sheesh. That's pretty rough. I'm surprised at that one. Then you got the Lakers losing to the 7th seeded Portland Trailblazers. And the Clippers are out. That's decent. OKC got eliminated. That's pretty crazy if you ask me. And Portland's already 4-0'd the Spurs, which is crazy. Portland's on a tear right now. They gotta have Brandon Roy, LaMarcus. They got Greg Oden, Marcus Camby. Not bad, but still impressive as heck. Let's see who's gonna win. Okay, so Miami swept Boston. The Bulls beat the Magic, and then Denver went over Dallas. Decent. This is the matchup I want to watch. The Bulls and the Heat. Ooh, 3-0 lead, 2-0 for the Nuggets, 3-0, 3-1. Ooh, and the Bulls are in the finals right now, boys. Denver versus the Bulls. Let's check out this matchup. You got D Rose against Chauncey Billups, JR versus Kyle Korver, Luol Deng versus Aaron Affalo, Carlos Boozer versus Kenyon Martin, and Chris Anderson versus Noah. I mean, I'm gonna have to go with the Bulls on this one. They just outmatched the Nuggets in every single way. I don't see a comeback coming back, and D Rose with Finals MVP, averaging 38, 4, and 10. Jeez, man. Derrick Rose is on a tear. Not only does he get his first Finals MVP and Finals ring, he's only 22, folks. So you can see Shaq retired, Jason Kidd, Jerry Stackhouse, Joe Smith, Derek Fisher. Decent little group retiring right there. Shaq and Kidd make the Hall of Fame. Ben Wallace gets his jersey retired. Nice. Other rule changes. Let's see the draft lottery. Ooh, I wonder who's gonna get this pick. The Wizards, Kings, and Cavaliers, followed by the Bucks and Jazz. That's pretty good. That's pretty good if you ask me, especially considering this draft has Kawhi, Jimmy Butler, Clay, Kyrie, Jonas Valanciunas, Vucevic, Kemba. This draft could change some franchises out there, so we'll see how it works out for the Wizards. And with the first pick, they pick Kawhi. You can't go wrong with Kawhi. You know, he's a pretty dang good player, if you ask me. Kyrie, second overall. Clay to the Cavs. That's pretty interesting. Harris to the Bucks. Jazz get Alec Burks. Raptors get Kemba. The T-Wolves get Thompson. Suns get Jackson. And the Bobcats get Bismack Biyombo, just like they did before. Now, let's see who got Marcus Morris Sr. to the Pistons. Ooh, and the Nets got Jimmy Buckets. That's a pretty good pickup for them. And you got the Warriors getting Vucevic. That's pretty good, especially since Steph is already there. That could be a good combo. You better watch out. Anyone else interesting here? I don't really think so. Then obviously I'm not gonna do that. Let's see who's in free agency though. We got Melo, Al Horford, Joakim. These two are obviously restricted. Zach Randolph. Got Tony Parker. It's an alright free agency class. I mean, it's very top heavy. So we'll see if who gets signed where. Ooh, Melo going to the Nuggets. That's decent. He's going back. And then Al Horford back to the Hawks. Noah back to the Bulls. Randolph switches from Memphis to the Pacers, though. Then Spurs get Tony Parker back. Mike Conley and Marc Gasol back to the Grizzlies. Timberwolves get JR, so the Nuggets are switching it up a little bit. And, I mean, that's pretty much it for free agency. A 34-year-old Vince Carter goes to the T-Wolves, though, so that's, you know, we'll see if he lasts as long as he did in the real NBA. So here's the top players this year. It's pretty much the same overall. Steph moved up to a 90, which is, yeah, I'm telling you, those Warriors, you gotta watch out. Him and Vucevic might become the next Splash Brothers, just, you know, center and point guard version. Other than that, it seems like the league stayed the same. James Harden up to an 87. He was an 82 last year. John Wall's moving up too. Pretty decent. And I'll see you guys at the trade deadline. And we're back at the trade deadline, guys. Here's the top teams in the East. You got the Bulls, Heat, Magic, Pacers, Bucks, Wizards, Hawks, and Nets. I mean, the Bulls got a pretty commanding lead. They're up on everyone by 11 games. 12 games, my bad. That's pretty impressive. And the Thunder are finally taking that turn that I thought they would, with Harden up to an 87 and Serge winning Most Improved. They're finally getting pretty good. Plus, they got Kwame Brown last year. Interesting addition, I guess. I mean, then you got the Lakers, Spurs, T-Wolves, Clippers. It's a decent little class right there, but I think I think the Bulls might be repeat champs, if you ask me. Back at the end of the season, guys. KD just won MVP, averaging 33, 8 and 3. Decent numbers right there. Kawhi winning Rookie of the Year, helping out the Wizards. 23 points a game, not bad. 6 man, 17 points for Goran Dragic. Pretty good. DPOY LeBron, averaging 2 steals and 2 blocks a game. Pretty decent numbers. Ty Lawson, 15 points, 3 rebounds, 7 assists. Let's see. I guess you could say he deserves most improved. I don't know about that. The Thunder had the best record in the NBA, 69 and 13. It's pretty dang good. It's gonna be rough. I think it's gonna be Thunder versus Bulls, maybe Thunder versus Heat. I mean, look, the Heat got Dwayne and LeBron on the first team, Westbrook and KD on the first team for OKC, then Boogie sneaking in. Then you got D Rose on the second team again, Chris Paul, Josh Smith, KG, and Powell. The Whites up here, Blake, Kevin Love, Rodney Stuckey. Ooh, Rodney's averaging 23 points, 8 assists a game. Not bad. Kobe on the third team too. Then you got Dwayne and LeBron on first team all defense. Yeah, I mean, pretty good class right there. Hey, what did I tell you? I mean, Vucevic didn't do bad for his first year. Neither did Clay. I don't know. I'm just saying, those Warriors, watch out. Few years. First seed goes to the Bulls. Oh yeah, let's look at the records. Um, Bulls were 68 and 14. Heat were 50 and 32. The Bulls won. Like, look at their home to away record. They were 40 and 1 at home, which is absolutely nuts. Then you have the Heat and the Magic and Pacers. The Bulls are just in a league of their own right now. OKC, kind of the same thing, 69 and 13. Closest team was the T-Wolves at 54 and 28, but it was not close, folks. Let's see how the playoffs work out, though. Ooh, so you got OKC advancing easily, the Bulls advance easily, Magic and the Heat advance pretty easily, but you got 2 upsets. I'm telling you, the Golden State Warriors 4-0 against the Spurs, and then the Dallas Mavericks upsetted the Lakers too. I mean, it's pretty crazy. Ooh, and the Heat are out. The Magic took them out. That is unbelievable. We got a Game 7 here with the Mavericks and the Golden State Warriors. We're gonna simulate this game first. Let's see. Let's see if we need a simcast for this one. It's pretty close, pretty close. I think we're going to jump in here, folks. We got a 3-point game. Golden State down by 3. Game 7 of the semifinals. And we're going to change the camera angle. Mavericks have been eliminated by Golden State. This one was a close one, folks. 101 to 98. Curry could not get it done this year. But we got another Game 7 over here by the Bulls and the Pacers. We'll check that one out. We have another close game here, guys. It's 91-89, Game 7, Pacers versus Bulls. Pacers have the ball right here. I'm going to change the camera really quick. 2K. And then D Rose guarding with a alley-oop to Zach Randolph. What a clutch play. D Rose has the ball here. He's bringing it up the court, guarded by Darren Collison. He's making some moves. Oh, and he loses the ball. Darren Collison with the clutch steal. Wow. Wow. Another oop, and he failed miserably there. And D Rose passes up to Corver, and Corver with the layup. Bulls are up 93-91. A minute and 10 to go. Pacers ball, guys. And another oop. That is 3 attempted oops in a row. And it's 93-93. The Bulls need to learn how to play defense out here, but it's okay. I mean, at least they got one chip. Oh, and D Rose taking it to the basket and a fadeaway. D Rose with the miss. That was clutch. That's a clutch shot right there. He had to make that, man. It's rough. Come on, D Rose. Zach Randolph with the ball in the paint. Zach Randolph trying to post up Carlos Boozer. And he misses. He gets his own rebound, though. And he misses again. Joakim with the ball. Luol Deng bringing it up. Ooh, the shot clock difference is only 5 seconds. I wonder if they're going to foul here. D Rose with an open lane. And he makes it an and one over Zach Randolph. Wow. Wow. Well, the Pacers are going to get the ball back. I wonder if D Rose hits the free throw at least. He's up by 3 now. And the Pacers have called timeout. The Pacers will need a 3 right here to even make it close. And now the Pacers have the ball. They're gonna inbounds it. They need a 3 here for the win, for the tie, I mean. They got PG out there, and they give it to Danny Green. Danny Green driving on Kyle Korver. Paul George with the ball with the 3. Oh my gosh! In Luol Deng's face, Paul George just hit a game-tying 3. Holy cow. What a shot. That was one of the best shots I've ever seen. Holy. Whoa. Wish I could see that again. Whoa, that was a crazy 3. The Bulls have the ball. It's tied. D Rose gets the ball. They need a shot here. They can send it home. D Rose. Is he clutch enough? 3, 2, passes it to Kyle Korver over Danny Green. And he misses. Oh, OT for the Pacers-Bulls game. What a shot by him. Wow. What a shot by PG right there. And after simulating overtime, the Bulls have absolutely killed the Pacers. I mean, they've outscored them by 12 points, and they beat them by 10. So there was no point in watching that, but that was a pretty dang good shot by PG right there to take it to overtime. It's pretty good. The Bulls are up 3-1 right now on Orlando, 2-2 in the West. Keep an eye on that one. And it's Bulls versus Thunder. What did I say, guys? I knew this was going to happen. This is going to be a tough matchup for the Thunder and the Bulls. I honestly couldn't tell you who's going to win. I'd probably say Thunder here. I think they got the slight edge having KD and Harden and Westbrook. And it's 3-1, 3-2. The Bulls, can they make a comeback? 3-3. Let's see, can D Rose do it? Can D Rose do it? D Rose is playing even though he's injured. Can he do it here, folks? Oh, it's close. It's close. The Bulls are up by 4. Oh, they're up by 6 with 50 seconds left. We will see. The Bulls have the ball, though, so I believe the Thunder are going to win here, but I am not sure. I think the Bulls are going to win here. We will see, though. D Rose bringing up the ball. It only takes 2 threes from the Thunder, unless they score here. Yeah, a foul. It's a foul game. I think the Bulls have won this game. Yes, they have. The Bulls have gone back-to-back, folks. Back to back over the Thunder. Nice. Good for them. D Rose with another Finals MVP, averaging 31 and 10. Really good shooting splits too.